EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys took full advantage, he said, of the late season bye. They are rested, ready for the stretch run to close out the regular season. Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis. This is Harrison Butker to get things started. We are underway now from South Philly. And he returns this to the 22. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And trotting out there leading them is their fourth-year quarterback.
I loved his quote during the week. If I were a defensive back, I would have wanted to play against me last week as well. He's trying to eliminate those turnovers, those interceptions, and get back on the positive side of the ledger throwing touchdown passes.
Yeah, had 4 of those picks, led to the loss. They go play action here on first down. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
For an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's taken in by Golden. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On third down, it's Gardner. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They get this out quickly to the left side. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Back to throw now on first down. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Nolan Smith. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Well, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be fourth down.
Sets up fourth down.
And his kick is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He's able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 41-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. To the right side and complete to Thomas. 50 catches for him now on the year. He's got a first down.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Cowboys.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They go with Blue between the tackles. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Cowboys first down.
First down, and they go right back to Blue. And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
4 yards. That's another Cowboys first down. First and goal.
They'll run here with Pacheco. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
Ready? Tap the 60. Tap the 60.
Blue going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Third and goal.
Back to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second too late on the release. A great open field tackle that's going to stop him shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone. They'll keep it on the ground. Gardner. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
At the 17-yard line.
Second and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Gardner. And down he'll go at the 25.
Eagles first down. First and 10.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready? 18.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week, and we talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. On first down, it's Blue. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. They'll try and run again with Blue. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to 16. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
We'll try. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. And Butker pulled it. It's no good.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Waddle, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead grows to 10-0. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. From the 33, here's 2nd and 6.
At the 33-yard line.
They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Cowboys first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Dallas.
Right back to him on first down. And across the midfield, stripe into Eagle territory. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. They hand it off. It's Blue. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. That is caught. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The Cowboys at 7-6, a game over 500 on the year. And they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
Drop 60, Viking 18, Dragon 60, 7 Pirates, Panther 11, Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw again. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 12-yard line.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On to give, this is Blue. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
58 yards rushing for him in this one, and he is drawing ever closer to a 2,000-yard season.
On third down, they run with Blue. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. He loses 4, and it brings up 4. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. Butker's kick here is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You've worked so hard to hold him to a 3-point kick. Now you're giving him the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
They run with Blue. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Second and goal from the 6 this time. He'll look to throw. Toward the caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Theo Johnson, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here's second and 10.
Come on, set.
Waddle, the motion man right.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. This now a 3rd and 4.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 6.
He'll drop to throw.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score. And 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
Go. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
That's caught. Waddle on the left side.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down.
At the Cowboys,
Back to throw again. That's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there. 35 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. 5 plays there on that drive. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone.
dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Dallas offense set for this next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Brings up second and a yard.
2nd and 1. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Cowboy.
They're going to look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. These two teams, you might remember, met earlier in the year in Arlington with the Cowboys winning that ball game. So they're trying to win here in Philadelphia to capture the season series. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They'll set up a throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Eagles defense able to hold. The Eagles offense and receiver Jalen Waddle getting set for this next possession. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in this first half, it has resulted in a big play, as borne out by the numbers. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
At the Cowboys' 48-yard line.
2nd and 5. Now he's going to step up and run. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Ready?
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And this one is right through. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Week 15 of the NFL season, playoff time for you fantasy football players, but for the real teams, the home stretch is starting. Let's get into it. Our tour around the NFL starts now at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. The Bengals at home to take on Indianapolis. And here is the running back. He's got the ball. He's got a head of steam. He has a touchdown, 33 yards to the house. The Bengals wind up taking this one by a touchdown. With that, let's give you a look here at the current playoff picture. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And here we are in the month of December with his name sitting atop the leaders in rushing yards as the season nears its end. Strong finish here in the final stretch of games could earn him the crown. It was Bryant Cook who made the tackle.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey!
A gain of 7. First down.
They go again with Blue. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Okay,
It's
ready?
a gain of 11. That's another. Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle. And frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fake.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Off to Thomas on the left side. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 43.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
19 Tiger.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Out of the gun, they run with Blue. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Panther 60. 19 tight.
They'll set up to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Complete. It's Johnson. That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll be second and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2. At the 9-yard line.
On the carry, this is Blue. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Back to throw here. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. They'll look to throw here. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead will shrink to 6. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And that to the 30. It'll be 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Eagles first down.
On first down, Gardner. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
On the play. 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gardner. And they'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
3rd and 6.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2nd and 5 at the 39-yard line.
There's Blue. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Now back to throw. Drops it to Blue, complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 18.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage. And that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter play. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd.
18 Rattler. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. 70 Rangers. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Catch is made by Hardman. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th.
I I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. They go play action here on 1st down. He's got Thomas yet again complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Viking 18. Warrior 70.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So that, a definite deflator there on the interception.
Yeah, you work your way down the field thinking you're in position for a go-ahead score. But all it takes is one errant throw, and this one winds up a turnover.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory, and you got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift, that takeaway. Even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I'll guarantee you, he told the quarterback, we just took care of you, now you take care of us.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Come on.
They'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Stiff armed him. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Check.
Up the middle they go. Gardner. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Mike Green in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. He'll drop to throw. He wants it all for the end zone. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this will do the job nicely as that'll be out of bounds just inside the 10-yard line. The Cowboys offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Cowboys 1st down.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And he's got it inside the 10. And he takes it all the way down to the 3.
Come up on a 1st and goal, and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and a PAT for the lead.
1st and goal, Dallas.
18.
Back to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10.
In motion left comes Brown. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Alontae Taylor on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gardner. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
It's 4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. He's caught at the 10.
And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. Now 1st and goal.
And an Eagles 1st down.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll look to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his helmet. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Back to throw.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
They took their shot for the end zone, almost cost him.
And he made the right play there, knocking it away. But, boy, it looked like he had a chance to come down with the football. And if he does that, this thing is over. Instead, he leaves him out there with another chance.
Big kick right there to give him the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, That's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as we check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into the weekend, see a familiar name there near the top of the leaderboard, currently second in that category.
Here we go. Shot. 18. Hot 70. Hot 70. Shot 60. Shot 60.
He's back to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
First down, Cowboys.
He'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Final minute, one timeout remaining. 1st and 10. And he rifles one incomplete. This pass rush, they've been excellent all game long, and another example of it right there in the closing moment.
Not only with the pass rush, but how well they're coached, because if you don't quite get there, get to the quarterback, get your hands up into the passing lane and knock it away, as we just saw there.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. On 3rd down, it's Pacheco. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So a big one coming now for Harrison Butker. Butker's kick here is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
Okay, ready?
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Back to throw. And that's incomplete.
Intended for number 44. Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here comes 2nd down.
Ready. 7. Ready.
They'll set up to throw. To the sideline and incomplete.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. This defense looking impenetrable now. 3 straight incompletions. They're giving him nowhere to go with the football. Maybe a little frustrated back there.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now he's got to make sure that frustration is temporary, not lingering. Big throw coming up.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. And he will have a Cowboys first down, and that should be that.
It's a gain of 11.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And, of course, this win, a big one. They can hang their hat on this victory on the road against the defending Super Bowl champs.
And you know how difficult it is for the team that wears the crown, because they're going to get everyone's best shot. So let's face it, they circled this game. We're going to go in there and take down the defending Super Bowl champs. This is our opportunity. They're not going to walk out of here with a trophy today, but they will walk out with respect around the league, and to them, that's vitally important.
So for the Cowboys, they're not going to go quietly here as the win moves them now to 8-6 on the year.
And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. Meanwhile, for the Eagles,